Welcome back to Enjoy the Pig. I'm Pat Randolph. Enjoy the Pig is sponsored by Uber. And if you like to become an Uber driver, please use this code. You'll get a bonus, and then we will get a bonus, which will help us and continue to pay for the fine food that we're reviewing here on Enjoy the Pig. Today, we're going to talk about a restaurant called Gates Barbecue in Kansas City, Missouri. Just to give you an idea of the methodology of the reviews, I ordinarily will, if the restaurant has multiple locations, I'll eat at least two of them, and I will always bring at least one person with me to dine, so that regardless of my personal prejudices, I have another take on the food. In the case of Gates, I can unreservedly say that Gates Barbecue is overall the best barbecue restaurant in the nation, in my opinion, of all the places I've eaten so far, and for several reasons. If you eat one thing before you die, let it be the Gates President's Tray. This is about a $50 tray, serves four people, comes with several meats, I think, that Gates offers. I think you have a choice, a slab of ribs, and a couple of sides, which you should always get the beans and fries, by the way, at Gates. That's their specialty sides. They're very good. Of course, my reviews all come in different categories, which is overall service and atmosphere is one category. I combine it with barbecue because typically barbecue restaurants do not have wait staff servicing you. The second one is going to be signature food quality, quality of other foods and sides, and then as a result, we have a 5-star rating system. Based on that 5-star rating system, Gates receives 4.5 stars. Their signature food, which are their ribs, gets 5 stars. However, in the case of Gates, Gates has so many excellent barbecue offerings, it's difficult to say that their ribs stand alone. They also have their more popular items, their lunch items, is something called a beef on bun. Beef on bun costs $8, including tax, and is a beef brisket sandwich. You get about a half a pound of beef brisket on a hamburger bun with sauce, pickles, and some of their fries. Their fries are very good. They are, how can I describe them? They are thick. They're thick cut fries. They are not natural. They do have a coating on them, and they're very hearty. They replace a whole lot of bread. They're very starchy, and they help absorb some of the grease from the meat. But in the case of Gates, their meat is very, 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 very lean. And Gates offers all of the advantages that you could imagine in a barbecue restaurant. Not only is their meat made in a pit, which is the way it should be properly done, but it's served to you fresh from the pit when you order it. They offer a wide variety of meats, all of which are very tasty, including chicken, which I think is one of the few black barbecue restaurants where I can recommend the chicken. That's generally more of a white barbecue restaurant dish, but their chicken is excellent. And they're the only restaurant I know of that serves lamb or mutton, which is a traditional black barbecue favorite, which is only available as far as I know, at Gates. And they can serve that because they serve such a large volume. It's Ollie Gates, who is a powerful man in Kansas City politics and who owns the Gates chain, rose to prominence after Bryant's began to go downhill in the 80s after Mr. Bryant died, and a lot of people started eating at Gates. And again, Gates has been a popular restaurant amongst black people for decades. I'm speaking about a more broad appeal where you had a lot of people from out of town going there. You had a lot of white people from the suburbs going there. That didn't really start happening until Bryant's really started to go downhill after Mr. Bryant died. So a lot of people started eating at Gates, and Ollie Gates really did a wonderful job of building his restaurants. I don't know how many places he has right now. I know his Independence location just closed. He had no location in Olathe, which closed. However, his Leawood location is still open. That is just on the state line out in South Kansas City. He has a location in Kansas City, Kansas, in a black neighborhood. He has his original location just down the street from Bryant's on Brooklyn. He has, actually, it's not the original location. The original location, I believe, was on the Paseo and that location has closed, but he reopened another one just right up the street on Emmanuel Cleaver Boulevard. And he has an excellent offering of foods. Two specialties of the house. On Sundays, they offer a chicken dinner with two sides, which is a half chicken for about $7. Unbelievable deal. Their daily special is a beef on bun, beef on bun or beef on bun on bread if you don't like the bun. That is like I say, about a half pound of beef brisket, and you can order it lean if you want. You can order it less lean if you want. You can order it with as much sauce as you want. And Gates sauce is tremendous. It's fantastic sauce. The only downside about the sauce is that I don't like the fact that they have a variety. They have 3 or 4 different sauces, or at least they did. Their original sauce is the only sauce I like. Unfortunately, people from out of town will come in and they'll say, "Well, I want to try these different sauces." Don't. Just get the original sauce and bury it in sauce. That is because their sauce is just fantastic. Their President's Tray, like I said, about $50, is a fantastic offering. To give you some idea of the dining experience at Gates, you walk in the door, someone shouts at you, "Hi, may I help you?" and then takes your order. Most, whether you're ready or not, they're going to shout your order. The idea is to get you through that line quick. One of the big problems that black barbecue restaurants have become popular is that the lines get really long because of the way they prepare the foods. Gates they have several chefs working behind the counter who are slicing and preparing the meats, and they have a pit master who is controlling the quality of the meats in the pit, and then they usually have 2 or 3 counter servers who are going to take your order and get your sides for you, and it's a very efficient process. Gates serves everything. You can get it to stay on. You can and they give it to you on plastic plates with washable plastic plates with real silverware, and it's you take a tray and they put it on there for you, or you can get it to go, and they don't use styrofoam. They use very high quality paper products, which is a real advantage to serve you your food, and they practically hermetically seal it in plastic shrink wrap before they give it to you. So you can take it and travel with it fairly well, which is not characteristic of black barbecue. Black barbecue should be eaten when it's served immediately because that's the way that meats. You can't reheat barbecue prepared in the pit because it will be dried out. You really need to eat it right away. It's already cooked as much as it can possibly be cooked. You don't want to cook it anymore. And that's true of Gates. I have been to most of the Gates locations, and they're all pretty much the same. Every Gates location has multiple rooms. Some of the locations have themed rooms. You can watch a giant TV to watch the ball game on. You can just sit in a room with friends. Some of the locations have banquet rooms. And then there is an attendant who will come around your table, make sure everything's okay. She'll offer you a refill on your soda if you want. She'll offer to bring you more product if you want to pay for it. So really there is a server, kind of. But in the tradition of black barbecue, we do not have a waiter or waitress helping you. This again is traditional. But Gates has done everything you can to, no matter who comes in, your needs are met. They have the widest variety of meats, and he does a good job of maintaining the meats. I have not eaten a turkey. I don't believe turkey is something you should eat at a barbecue restaurant. If you want to eat turkey, go to a sub shop. Turkey should not be eaten at barbecue restaurants. They do have turkey. If you absolutely have to insist on ordering it, you can get turkey. But their chicken is absolutely phenomenally good. I don't know how they make it so tender in a pit, but somehow they manage to, and it is just excellent. Their fries are very good. Not exactly not my style. I like Rosedale's fries better, the crinkle cut fries, but they're not bad. And their beans are the best in the world. Order the beans, order more beans, order a gigantic order of beans because you will not regret it. Their beans are fantastic. They use the burnt ends in the beans to flavor the beans. The beans are firm in a kind of spicy sauce, little brown sugar, and your fork stands up in them, and they're a meal in themselves. They're just fantastic. Traditionalists will order a slab of ribs. 2 guys or a guy and a girl will eat a slab of ribs with your fingers. You have 3 plates. You have a plate to put your ribs on with your sauce, and then you have a plate for your bones. And that's how you eat ribs. And you're going to get that barbecue sauce under your nails. That's just the way it is. If you don't, you haven't eaten them right. The ribs are about $20 a slab, and well worth the money. And feeds two big guys, myself and another guy like my size, who could do very well on a slab of ribs. You don't need to buy sides; just get those ribs and eat them. Make sure you get a whole lot of pickles because that's what's going to help you digest all that meat. And Gates does offer a variety of beverages. They offer a variety of sides. I think they offer green beans. I have tried their yammer pie, which is excellent pie. Again, a yam pie is going to be more of a soul food tradition. It's not something that I would normally eat, but I did enjoy it. I think they also have some new pies that are more designed for a more diverse audience that they offer also, and they also offer free water and coffee. So if you can get hot tea there. I mean, really, I'm telling you, no matter what, whether you're a cab driver just wanting to get a quick sandwich. It's the same price as McDonald's. You're going to have excellent, good sit-down food. Or whether you're from out of town and you want the best barbecue experience possible and get the president's tray, Gates has something for everyone. It's practically the perfect restaurant, and it has locations everywhere, most of which are open till midnight. So it's the only barbecue restaurant where you can eat at late, and I can't recommend Gates enough. So Gates gets 4.5 stars from me and wins the award for Best Black Barbecue in Kansas City and best barbecue restaurant overall nationwide. And I really recommend you go to Gates if you come to Kansas City. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the Pig. Remember, we are sponsored by YouTube. So if you have by Uber. So if you want to become an Uber driver, please use the code, which should be on the screen right now. And you will get a bonus of up to $200, and we will get a bonus of $200, which will help us continue our efforts reviewing restaurants here and enjoy the Pig. So go to Gates, guys. If you come to Kansas City and don't go to Gates, I'm sorry. And you know what? Even if you're not coming to Kansas City and you just want great Kansas City barbecue, you can order. Gates has their sauces to go. You can get them. You can call them. You can get a mail order. They're in the Midwest. They're in most grocery stores in the Midwest. I don't believe I think it's just regionally for the distribution. But you can get their ribs sent to you using some sort of dry ice or whatever. I've never tried that, but I can't imagine it's bad. I mean, their ribs are just so fantastic. So try Gates, folks. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the Pig. And we'll